Hi friends, what's this demo? So I have a Tkinter window. I'm writing some data, line 1, then line 2, then line 3. I'll click this button, save. Now the dialog box is opened. I will save this as del1. Once I save this, the data has gone and was this button. This will for some time, and now it is ready for the next round of data. We'll learn how to code this. We'll start from our previous tutorial where we have explained how a save as dialog box is opened and data is saved in a file. Was that tutorial, and the same code now we'll extend it. We'll say from Tkinter now we'll import end, because this is what we are going to use in our text box whatever we will create. Now coming back to adding the text box, look, the button we have changed the row number 4. So above that one before the label we'll declare our text box. So we'll say t1 equal to tk dot text. This is a text. Now parent window is myW. Now we are giving some width to it. Width is 40, and here we are giving height equal to 3. So because 3 lines of data, you can increase it also, there is no problem as per your requirement. Now we'll press it on the grid, t1 grid. Now we'll say row equal to 2. You are putting above the button, below the label at the top, and column equal to 1. So now that's all. You can see the how it looks also. Let's run this. Yeah, you can see this is our text box whatever we have added. We will enter data here. Now how we will handle the data? Once the user clicks this, now the button also we have changed it to the text to the save. Here you can see we have changed it to save. Now once the user clicks the button, this part of the code we have already explained it. Now a simple, it is saving a simple string to our a file as save as file dialog box opens up, and this string is saved. Instead of this string, we'll save what the user has entered. Once the button is clicked, we'll declare a variable here, mystr1. Now we'll collect the data whatever the user has entered. So t1 dot get, and starting from the first one, so we'll say 1.0 till end. This end we have already called here. You can see here this end. This we are using it now here. So now mystr1 will hold the data entered by the user. Now and then the file dialog box opens up. Now here instead of directly writing, we'll write one code block, try and exit, because we are in case of any error in our block, in case of any error we can give a message. So what we will do, we'll take it up x, and let's sorry, it will be inside this. Now okay, so whatever the write process we want, if any error is there, then the exit block will execute. Now we'll give a message here, print some error. Fine, whatever text you want to write, you want to write it. Now here while writing, we'll say that now we won't write everything here. We'll simply write that mystr1, because mystr1 holds now the value or the data what the user has entered. You have collected it from here, that we will write it. Now this is one step. Fine, we have written, but once it is written, then we want that this should be the text whatever the user has already entered should be deleted or should be removed. For that we'll say t1 dot delete. What we will do right from the beginning, so 1.0 again end. So now remove this, and t1 dot update. So this part, these 2 lines will delete the data what the user, because already we have written to this. Now you can just check this much also. So let's run this. We'll take it a bit up. Yeah. So we'll run this and see how this works. Yeah, I'm line 1, now line 2, line 3. Now let me save this. Yeah, dialog box open, del2, I am saving, save. Now you can see this whatever I have written has gone. Now what happens, we want to tell the our visitors that yes, your data is saved. Now go on entering the second. Instead that we can give it here as a label. Instead of that, let's use this button text, whatever is written here as save. Now that will say that saved, your data is saved or whatever message, and that message also we will not give it permanently, we will give it for some time, and then for next data we have to make it ready. For that we will use one timer function or after. Now what we will do is, we'll say, sorry, not here, we will be giving it after this. So here we will say b1 is our button one, config, we'll say text, what we are configuring is text, you can say data saved or anything you want, so that will change. Now we also, after this, we want to bring it back, some time delay we have to give. We'll say b1 after this is 3000 millisecond or 3 second, you change it whatever we want. We'll say lambda, now we'll say b1 again, config, now again the same thing, text equal to, again whatever the old our save will come back. Now let's try this, how it looks. Now again, this is line 1, line 2, I am just entering some data. Now let me save dialog box will open. Now I'll say del 3, closed it, data saved. Now just watch, yeah, save. Now after 3 seconds it has come back. This is how we can use file dialog box or the data from a window. We'll take it through a file dialog box to our system.